love P90 guitars. They're just my favourite things ever. I don't recall very much difference between this and the expensive version. They've left the poker chip off of the switch there. That'll save a few quid, no doubt. Right, hi everyone, thank you for joining us today. So, this is the Gibson Les Paul Special Tribute, which is another of these lovely P90 equipped hardcore rock and roll guitars that we so dearly love. So this is the tribute version of the Gibson Les Paul Special. Tribute basically means a cheaper version. So they've managed to make a cheaper version of it by not finishing it properly, basically. So there's no binding on the neck, and they haven't given it a poly finish on the body. It's left to breathe. It's a worn finish, which, you know, you either love or hate, but I quite like it, to be honest with you. It's you know, it's a nice, this kind of finish wears quite quickly, so you can make it your own a lot easier than you know, the thick finish guitars. It'll wear in, and you know, it'll look cool pretty quick. I'm rambling, don't know. It's got a proper rosewood fingerboard. The P90s on this, I imagine they're identical to the other version, to the expensive version, because they're both made in the USA. So it comes from the same factory. So I imagine P90s are identical. I'm not sure if the wiring's any different or not. I can't compare it because I don't have the expensive version. I did used to have, but in fact I've had two, but I've traded or sold them both because I don't know, I had better options of guitars come along and I didn't love them. So that's really why I ended up getting this one, because it was a cheaper version of that, and I wanted a special in the collection. So when they released this tribute version, I thought, well, look, you know, that will probably do the job fine. And to be honest, it does. I don't recall very much difference between this and the expensive version. They've left the poker chip off of the switch there. That'll save a few quid, no doubt. And it's got a compensated wraparound bridge on this one, the lightning bar style, which many say is better for intonation anyway. Not vintage correct. The originals, or the expensive version, will have a proper non-compensated wraparound bridge, which is set at a slightly jauntier angle than this one to compensate it properly. But these are fine. There's probably no difference in sound can be heard from that. They don't do this in TV yellow, I don't think, but they do this nice worn ebony. They do it in a white. They do it in a brown stain version and a cherry, worn cherry version, if my memory serves me correctly. Street price for this now in the UK is just about £799. I actually paid about £100 more than that because I bought this when it came out in early 2020. You know, it's a cool guitar. So shall we see what it sounds like? Like all specials and like all guitars with a wraparound bridge, you straight away get that snap. It's lovely. So let's see what it sounds like plugged in. All controls on 10. Here we go. And the neck. Together. drive on. So there's a sort of an overview, really. These are incredibly versatile guitars, these specials with the two P90s, because they give you lovely, clean, crisp sounds as well as great overdriven sounds and everything in between. Absolutely love P90 guitars. They're just my favourite things ever. And they're gaining popularity. I think people have realised P90 is a great pickup. The humbucker was only ever invented to sound like the P90 but lose the hum. Hum's never bothered me really, to be honest with you. My playing's not good enough to really worry too much about those sort of intricacies. So there you go, Gibson Les Paul Special Tribute, worn ebony, P90s, proper rock and roll guitar. No, quite an expensive guitar. There are cheaper options, and so it's kind of a, you know, I suppose that sort of money now, £800–900, is very much entry-level Gibson. It didn't used to be. Not many years ago, you could buy a worn guitar like this for £400, £500. But prices have gone up dramatically over the last couple of years, and that price point is now reserved for Epiphones. And even Epiphones are now £500, £600, £700, which I have an opinion on. But this $7.99 you can pick these up for now is, yeah, it's pretty much, you know, the cheapest. It might be the cheapest Gibson. I haven't done any research, as always, so I don't know, but I think this is probably, and do correct me if I'm wrong, but probably one of the cheapest Gibsons you can get now. So there you go. It's a Gibson, and it's nice because, well, I like Gibsons. I'm not gonna beat them up. I love Gibsons. This has got that static thing as well. If I touch the pick guard, I can hear it when I'm playing. It's like a little percussion accompaniment. It's something to do with my hair.